Welcome to the fish tank.
Hey everybody, Fishman here. Welcome to yet another video series. I'm not sure how I'm going to juggle these, but I suspect it's just going to be a little short ones that I'm going to put in on Wednesdays. The whole purpose of this is to answer viewer requests, things that I can't simply answer in a comment section. This particular one was by Jay Latham. We went back and forth in the comments for a little while trying to figure out how to do this, and we both came to the same conclusion that the easiest way would be just to make a short video to answer his particular question, which is how I made my bushings. I thought I had put it into one video at one point in time, but I couldn't find it. And this was probably just the easiest way of doing this anyway. So I'm going to do two different ones here. The first one is going to be the simplest, which is just to fit this piece of 1/2-inch PVC inside this nozzle here. This is just a power head I had laying around. I actually don't particularly need this at the moment, but it will illustrate how I do this. So this will allow you to take that power head or any other pump or whatever and hook it up to a 1/2-inch system. Unfortunately, commercially there aren't available bushings to fit odd sizes, and this is the easiest way of doing it. It's just a simple matter of taking that piece of pipe and turning it down to the size that will just snugly fit inside there. So while I'm doing that, there's not really much detail in this particular one. There's going to be more in the next one coming up. So what I want to do is just, again, reiterate to you that if you have particular questions that you have in mind, or suggestions for something simple, like you want a technique that's to be demonstrated again or whatever, just let me know in the comments. And I have, like I said, about 3 at the moment I think that I'm going to be getting to, and then I'll just add them to the list, and as long as there's interest, I'll keep making them. So this is the more complicated one. This is a piece of solid Delrin, and to make a bushing for this, first I cheated because I had already had the lathe all set up for the other one. I just backed it off a little bit, and then it's going to turn this down. And then this is the part that's going to get inserted into the nozzle on the power head. It's just going to fit on here, and it's, like I said, it's very straightforward to get it down. The important detail here is not to drill the hole through the center of the Delrin before you've done all the turning, because it does get a little fragile if you have a fairly thin wall and the bushing's not exactly, like I said, not a like if you want to maximize the size of the hole, it does end up, causing a little bit of fragility in that wall. So anyway, that fits on there, and then simple matter of reversing this. And now what I need to do is machine out, or just lathe down, so it fits onto the tubing here. And again, it's easy because all I do is I'll just put a little bit of pressure on the hose so that it'll be deform a bit, and that will give me a rough size. And then I can just gradually, incrementally come down from that. Now, because I may actually end up needing this a little later on, and the other thing that you can control when you build bushings like this is the flow rate through it by how large the diameter of the hole is, I'm not going to do the drilling of the hole. But it's important, if you're going to do the hole right now, before you take it off the lathe, is to run the hole through the whole thing. So you see that little staggered step I did there? That just gives you a little extra friction for fitting on the hose. It just gets harder and harder as you go along. And then there you go, it's done. There you go. It's very easy, nice and snug. And then you can attach that, like I said, to any kind of plumbing you want, because that is standard 1/2-inch. And then you just pull that off, and now the other one is just as easy. And it just fits in there, and the hose goes on it. And you can put a clamp on or whatever. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope this answered your question there, Latham. Let me know in the comments, of course. And anybody else who has a question or something they want to see, definitely let me know. If you like this style of video, please like and or subscribe. And again, your feedback is something I try to always answer, and just let me know. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.